Bradley Karp.
Very, very sad story. A gruesome discovery west of our city, RCMP investigating the deaths of 3 people in Spruce Grove. The bodies were found inside a home in the Hillsdowns neighborhood. Officers called to the scene at 10:30 this morning. Police tape surrounds the home as a forensics unit gathers evidence. Investigators say they are not looking for suspects in connection with the deaths at this time, and there is no risk to the public. Police could not say if the 911 call came from within the house.
I can't speak to cause of death or anything like that. Autopsy is expected to happen here within the next couple days, and more information will be released at that time. I can say that we're not looking for anyone in relation to the deaths that occurred.
The RCMP's Major Crimes Unit has been called in. Police have not released the names or ages of the victims. Just days before Christmas, a fire has completely destroyed a family center in Stony Plain. Now investigators trying to figure out what sparked the blaze. Flames broke out at the Stony Plain Alliance Church Sunday afternoon. The fire started in the basement while a group of people were wrapping up a meeting. They noticed the smoke, tried putting out the fire, but it was already out of control. Crews spent hours working on the blaze late into the night. They decided to knock down the building in an effort to save the adjacent church itself and surrounding homes. The family center was completely destroyed. All that remains now, a smoldering pile of rubble. The building housed a library, nursery, youth group, as well as the church offices. Crews were still at the scene today, trying to put out hot spots. The pastor of the church says the community will rally together. Christmas services will still go ahead as planned. The sentencing hearing for the man convicted in the deaths of Lyle and Marie McCann moves into its second week. The Crown wrapped up its cross-examination of Travis Vader. The defense called witnesses to testify this afternoon. The family of the St. Albert couple and a local MP are urging the federal government to clean up the criminal code. They want to see Parliament remove outdated and unconstitutional sections. Travis Vader was originally convicted in September with 2 counts of second-degree murder. But the judge used an outdated section of the criminal code that was declared unconstitutional more than 20 years ago, but never repealed. Vader's lawyers were able to challenge his conviction, and it was downgraded to manslaughter. The Crown seeking a life sentence. Vader's lawyer asking the court to stay Vader's conviction or reduce his sentence to 4 to 6 years. A verdict for Travis Vader expected sometime in January. The federal government is pulling billions of dollars off the negotiating table after failing to reach a long-term funding agreement with frustrated provincial and territorial health and finance ministers today. The federal Liberals were offering $11 billion over 10 years for home care and mental health. That's on top of a 3.5% annual increase in health transfers to the provinces. That offer now appears to be off the table, reverting back to $8 billion over 10 years, with an annual transfer payment increase that's set to drop next April to just 3% per year. The talks did appear doomed from the start, however, with the provinces accusing the Trudeau government of refusing to negotiate a new federal health care funding framework in good faith, instead putting forward what they considered a lackluster take-it-or-leave-it offer. An early morning crash caused some big delays on the Yellowhead today. A semi and a van slammed into each other near 156th Street. It appears the van was hit from behind. A passenger in the vehicle was hurt, although police say the injuries appear to be non-life-threatening. Westbound traffic was down to 1 lane for several hours, so police could investigate. Finally, in news, the city is launching its annual campaign to help provide bus tickets to vulnerable Edmontonians. Organizers say the demand for Donate a Ride continues to grow.
Of course, with a growing city, a challenged economy for many, the demand is getting greater all the time.
Here, the program helps thousands of people in our community who are in crucial need of public transportation. The bus tickets are given out to 74 community agencies that provide services to low-income families, including seniors and at-risk youth. Since the program began in 1996, $2.3 million worth of transit tickets have been distributed. For the first time tonight, we take a look at our viewer poll, and the city of Red Deer has one councillor contemplating safe injection sites, much like the city of